I never thought this day would come, but here we are. I listened to this artist before they blew up. Now, while I usually never utter this phrase in my day-to-day life, or ever for that fact, I think it's important to mention it today. Born in Japan and of British descent, RINA Sawayama is the artist you need to be listening to. I remember it like it was yesterday, even though it was 5 years ago. Back in my last year of high school, I did some digging for new music, and lucky little me so happened to find a new artist who took me by surprise, courtesy of Anthony Fantano. After listening to his review, I decided to listen to the RINA album, which is more like an EP. This was the only full body of work RINA Sawayama had at the time, and boy did it not disappoint. The record kicks off with Ordinary Superstar, which sets the tone for the album with its dream pop-like aesthetic. Now, keep in mind this project came out in a time when albums felt like they were attributing the older music they grew up on, instead of growing and building upon it. Meanwhile, RINA Sawayama managed to break free from this and expand the 90s pop era with songs such as Tunnel Vision and Cyber Stockholm Syndrome. Not only is Cyber Stockholm Syndrome my favorite song on the album, and of hers, it's a brilliant closer to a sweet and straight to the point album. If there's going to be any running gags on this channel, it's going to be that my favorite songs on albums are usually somewhere within the last three. Back from 2018, when I first discovered RINA, to now in 2023, where I'm still bumping her music, it makes me wonder, how is an artist this amazing not getting more recognition? I am aware that she does have almost 4 million Spotify monthly listeners at the time of making this video, but when I ask about her to people in person, they look at me as if I just asked as if the moon was made out of cheese. I've only met 3 people in those 5 years who have heard of her and listened to her. They include one of my gay friends, my sister, and one of her best friends. Listening to the RINA album made me feel the same way most people felt when they first listened to the Weeknd's Trilogy album. At one point, you want to keep this amazing secret and discovery to yourself. But on the other hand, you want to let everyone and their mother know about them to give them the push and discovery that they do need. Me personally, I never really understood not wanting to share this new artist you discovered, because the way I see it, they won't be able to branch into new sounds and territories. As much as I love Trilogy by The Weeknd and think House of Balloons is a perfect album and mixtape, The Weeknd needed to grow. If he didn't blow up, we would have never gotten amazing albums like Starboy and After Hours. Imagine not having amazing songs like Dark Times, Can't Feel My Face, Die For You, Blinding Lights, and Out of Time. Sure, this new experience of the artist you love so dearly delving into new sounds can be terrifying, since it can mean in a worse album or quality music, which some artists unfortunately end up having. For example, this means artists such as Slipknot, DaBaby, and Drake. But with these new sounds comes with the potential for better experiences. Lyrics, flows, melodies, and instrumentation. Go listen to RINA, you bum, and just know I listened to her before she blew up.